The true, undeniable reason Mexico will kick off the 2026 World Cup isn't just about tradition or convenience, it's because the Estadio Azteca is the only stadium on Earth that has witnessed two World Cup finals and two footballing gods lift the trophy, an iconic, almost mythical ground demanding the honor of setting the stage for an unprecedented three-nation tournament. This isn't just a nod to history, it's a strategic declaration, a thunderous opening salvo from a venue synonymous with pure football and greatness, a place where legends are etched into eternity, and the very air vibrates with the ghosts of triumph and glory. FIFA understood that for a World Cup expanding to 48 teams across three colossal nations, the grandest opening statement had to come from a place of unassailable heritage. It had to be Mexico City. It had to be the Azteca. Think about it. Where else in the world does a stadium breathe such hallowed air? The Azteca isn't just concrete and steel, it's a living monument. It's where Pelé's Brazil conquered the world in 1970, that majestic, golden side widely considered the greatest international team ever assembled, with Jairzinho, Rivellino, Tostão, Gerson, and the king himself dazzling millions. And then, 16 years later, in 1986, it bore witness to Diego Maradona's hand of God, his impossible solo goal against England, and his eventual lifting of the coveted trophy, cementing his place in footballing immortality. Two titans, two World Cups, unparalleled. Now, imagine this heritage colliding with the sheer unprecedented scale of 2026. This isn't just a standard tournament, it's a continental footballing odyssey hosted by three nations, the United States, Canada, and Mexico, featuring an astonishing 48 teams and 104 matches. The logistical challenge alone is monumental. How do you launch such an ambitious endeavor? You don't start small. You don't choose a venue still trying to find its voice. You go for the seismic event, the immediate, unmistakable statement that resonates globally. You go to the place that already speaks the language of legendary football. This choice isn't just sentimental, it's deeply strategic for FIFA. They know the opening ceremony, the very first whistle, sets the tone for the entire tournament. It's the moment all eyes are on the game, drawing in casual viewers and hardcore fanatics alike. By selecting the Azteca, they're not just honoring Mexico, they're tapping into a deep well of global football romanticism. They're leveraging a history so rich, so profound, that it instantly elevates the entire event, giving it a gravitas that a brand new stadium, no matter how spectacular, simply cannot match. It's about more than just a kickoff. It's about establishing the emotional anchor. And let's talk about passion. The Mexican football faithful, the El Tri supporters, are legendary. Their energy, their chants, their sheer devotion create an atmosphere that is truly unparalleled. Estadio Azteca, with its colossal capacity, currently around 87,523 after renovations, will be a cauldron of sound and color. The roar of that crowd, that unbridled joy and expectation for the opening game, will be a viral moment in itself, kicking off the tournament with an electric charge that no other host city could guarantee quite the same way. It's a guaranteed spectacle, a vibrant celebration that only Mexico can deliver with such unadulterated fervor. Beyond the emotion, there's a practical brilliance to this choice. Mexico City, a sprawling metropolis, has the infrastructure, the hotels, the transportation networks to handle the immense influx of fans, media, and officials for such a high-profile opener. Economically, starting in Mexico City provides a massive boost and generates incredible early momentum. While the US and Canada have incredible facilities, the specific, unique blend of historical significance, undeniable passion, and proven logistical capability makes Mexico the ideal starting point. It's a complete package: history, heart, and horsepower. So if Mexico was the obvious choice, why not the United States or Canada? Don't get me wrong, both nations bring incredible stadiums and massive markets to the table. Think of MetLife in New Jersey or AT&T Stadium in Arlington, or the BC Place in Vancouver. They are state-of-the-art marvels, but none possess the two-time World Cup final legacy. None have hosted Pelé and Maradona in their crowning moments. The US will host the final, deservedly so, recognizing its massive commercial power and logistical capacity for the tournament's climax. Canada, while a great host, might lack the sheer, visceral footballing history to demand the very first kickoff of this specific historical tournament. It's about the start, not just the finish. This decision also gives Mexico's national team, El Tri, an almost mythical home field advantage for their opening match. Imagine the emotion, the adrenaline of stepping onto that pitch in that stadium to kick off a World Cup you're co-hosting. It's a psychological edge that can't be overstated. The players playing for their nation in that historic venue will tap into a wellspring of national pride and collective memory. It's a story waiting to unfold, a narrative of destiny and expectation that will captivate millions, especially when legends like Guillermo Ochoa or Hirving Lozano take to the pitch for that historic opening. The opening match isn't just about the teams on the field. It's a global statement about football's reach, its power to unite. By starting in a stadium that epitomizes the sport's rich tapestry, FIFA is sending a clear message. This World Cup will honor the past while embracing the future. It's about recognizing the foundations upon which modern football is built, connecting the new generation of fans with the titans who graced this very same turf decades ago. It's a bridge between generations, a reminder that every dribble, every pass, every goal is part of a grander, ongoing narrative. There's a reason they call it the Aztecazo when teams struggle to play there. It's not just the altitude of Mexico City, which at over 7,300 feet above sea level is a formidable challenge for any visiting team. It's the sheer weight of history, the crushing sound of the crowd, the psychological pressure that engulfs opponents. This makes the opening match in 2026 even more fascinating. Whoever El Tri faces will not only be battling a strong Mexican side, but also the very spirit of the Azteca itself. It's an opening trial by fire, a baptism of noise and history for any team brave enough to challenge Mexico on that hallowed ground. Think about the records being set even before a ball is kicked elsewhere. This will be the first World Cup hosted across 3 nations, the first with 48 teams. The first where a stadium, the Azteca, hosts matches in 3 separate World Cups. It's a tournament designed to break boundaries, and what better way to inaugurate such an epic endeavor than by leaning into the one venue that already embodies football's most profound historical achievements. It's not just a game, it's the first chapter in a new, unparalleled era of the beautiful game. Mexico's hosting history isn't just about iconic moments, it's about innovation. The 1970 World Cup in Mexico was the first ever to be broadcast in color, forever changing how we experience the game. It introduced new levels of global viewership and spectacle. So, in a way, kicking off the 2026 tournament in Mexico is also a subtle nod to that spirit of pioneering. It's about starting with a bang, with an eye towards pushing the boundaries of what a World Cup can be, just as they did over 50 years ago. It's a continuation of a legacy of setting precedents. So, when that first whistle blows in 2026, when the camera pans across the Estadio Azteca, packed to its legendary rafters, remember, this isn't just a random scheduling decision. It's a meticulously crafted moment, a fusion of history, passion, strategy, and sheer footballing reverence. It's FIFA's declaration to the world: this tournament is massive, it's global, and it respects the very foundations of the game. It's about honoring Pelé, Maradona, and the indelible mark they left. It's about unleashing the unparalleled energy of Mexican fans. It's about setting an audacious, unforgettable tone for 104 matches of pure, unadulterated football. The secret reason Mexico kicks it off first? Because the Azteca isn't just a stadium. It's the beating heart of World Cup history, ready to roar into the future. Get ready, because 2026 is going to be epic.